Howdy everybody, this is Mr. Nobody here, having a prayer for Coach PrimeTimeDeionSanders, and also everybody's talking about Mr. Travis and his fiance, and Mr. Nobody going to give you his take on that. But first, every Monday morning, I do a prayer for Coach Prime. This Monday morning, I prepared my prayer. I went to production and put it out, and for some reason, the volume of my speech did not come through. The week before, I was making a video, and I went live, and I had glitches. There's certain topics now that I'm having seems to be a problem. Right now, I'm seeing things all across my screen, so I'm not going to touch it. I don't know if this is going out correctly. I see people texting and everybody texting, and the aunties of Coloradofootball team, hello. So let me go into a prayer for Coach Prime like I always do. And I'm going to go into Mr. Hunter. I have 3 segments, and I'm going to keep it short. 5 minutes per section, 15 total, maybe 20. So I don't know if you are going to be here with me that long, but let me get into it, and then you can see where I'm coming from. Creator of all things, known and unknown, I love you, the one living God. I appreciate you, the creator. I serve you, I praise you, I honor you, I love you, I surrender all of me to you, creator. Can you please put your loving arms around Coach PrimeTimeDeionSanders. Keep him from all hurt, harm, and danger, seen and unseen, known and unknown. Also, creator, can you put your loving arms around Rick George, the CU football team, players, members, staff, coaches? Can you please put your loving arms around all of them and keep them all from all hurt, harm, and danger, seen and unseen, known and unknown? Well, everybody, this is Mr. Nobody, and I'm going to say something on Travis Hunter. I'm going to start with his fiance. This is only my opinion. I am nobody. So that's where I'm coming from. Ma'am, I really don't know your name because I am an armor bearer, and I pray for Coach Prime and all his football team. Mr. Hunter is a member, and I pray that God protects him from all hurt, harm, and danger, seen and unseen, known and unknown. And that's the only reason why I am speaking right now. When I first saw the incident that everybody's talking about, it didn't move me in no way. I looked at it, and it didn't faze me. Then I noticed a lot of talking heads and people talking, giving their opinion, and it started to raise my blood a little. I started to go on and do a segment, but I remember what my mother always told me. She said to me, do not react to anything in the moment. Take 3 days, think about it, and talk. Do not make a hasty decision. So, my 3 days was up on Saturday. But Saturday was Mr. Hunter's day, Heisman Day, and I did not want to put no negative or positive energy into his day. I wanted him to feel it, and I just wanted to watch and enjoy. So sat back and I didn't say nothing. Then I saw some videos that you did. And after I'm seeing your videos and you talking, I start to like you a whole lot. I got to really understand who you are, and I am 100% behind you, fiance. I am on your side and I understand you. The only thing that I would like to say is there's a time and there's a place for everything. You know that your man is a man that's in the public, and he is an entertainer. So you have to be careful about his brand. You want your husband or your future husband, your man, to love you. You want him to respect you. You want him to honor you, listen, and take care of. And I'm going to say this, the same thing that you want, he wants the same thing too. So, only thing I'm going to say, the best part of a relationship is communication. And what I like about you, and when I listen, you already told him who you are. You told him what you want and what you don't want. You told him what you like and you told him what you don't like. I respect a woman who speaks her truth. I respect you and I like you. That's all I have to say about Travis Hunter's woman. Now on to Travis. Travis, you do not have to respond to nobody talking about you. You know what this is. You get paid to be a distraction to the public. You go out there and you play a sport, and that sport is nothing but to distract us. You know the game. You prepared from the time you was 4 years old all the way up to who you are now. Always keep that in mind. Protect your brand. I want to say this right here in this moment. I heard you said that you wanted to keep your mother off camera. Your mother on camera was the very best thing that ever happened in that moment for you and your brain. She is a very intelligent, articulate person. She showed her family you well. Travis, listen to your mother. I'm going to say this. Your mother and your both fathers will tell you the truth. A little bias, and the reason I use the word bias is because they will word the truth to you in a way to not hurt your feelings. If you want to get the unfiltered truth, the truth with no filter, hardcore truth, go to your grandmother. Grandparents will always tell you the unfiltered truth. Okay, getting back to you, Mr. Hunter. I feel, and my number one principle, every man deserves to spend his money any way he wants to. Let me say this again. Every man deserves to spend his money any way he wants to. And that goes in life decisions. It's your life. You make your life decision any way you want to, because at the end of the day, you will have to pay the price for any and all your decisions. But you, where you are now in life, and I know this already is true. I know this is true. In my heart and in my spirit, these words are coming out my mouth. I know that you are far beyond where I'm at. I am saying this just for the naysayers and all the yak out there. But you, and I know this to be true, because I know you already have millions in your pocket. And I know that you already have a team of people around you, advisors, lawyers, and people that to form strategy. You already have your team. Listen to everybody's voice, the good and the bad. Remember, very important, this is my take on life. Nothing in life is as good as it while you at the very top. Life is not like that. It is not that good. It's a fantasy. Neither is life like it is when you at the bottom and you having your pity party. Life is not like that. It's always somewhere in the middle. What I'm saying? Keep a level head. Don't get too high. Don't get too low. When people are talking and yak, remember the words that your mother said, and it's very important. You are the prize. Your mother, she said some heavy words. Travis, always remember, you are the prize. You put in the work from the time you was 4 all the way up. Your mother made that move from Florida to Georgia for a better situation for the family and you, because she seen that you were the prize. She said the things that people said, she said she didn't feel that way, but everybody was telling her that she made a drastic mistake. But she believed and loved. And you just beginning your journey. Travis, you're not there yet. Keep working hard on your craft. Do not give up. Work every day. You just going to another level, and it's not going to be easy, and you know people are going to try you. Now, for everybody, if you really want to get insight and you're not feeling what I'm saying, go to your streaming, YouTube, look up the Pivot. Travis did an interview on the Pivot that's going to say everything I say, and it's much more better, much more at a higher level. And I'm not jealous. I don't care if nobody watch me. But go watch the Pivot with Travis Hunter. They ask him some nice questions. I'm just giving you Mr. Nobody's take on it. So Travis, your mother said, you are the prize. Always keep that in mind. Go out on your boat, because I have a boat. I have a Pro Series. I had a Pro Series bass boat. I'm a bass fisherman. I have some brothers that used to go out with me, Mr. Lee and Pokey. We used to go fishing all the time. Deacon Danny, we all go fishing all the time. We had great fun. It's beautiful. It adds years onto your life. And the mere fact that you told me you have 2 boats and I'm a fisherman, I know that your feet are on the ground. the ground and you're living your life. Travis, live your life. Also, this is Mr. Nobody talking straight to you, Travis, the best way I can. Listen. I think I have an idea who your fiance is. They say she's Dominican. Well, I want to let you know my wife is Dominican. And there is a culture difference. The way we was brought up and our norms are not their norms. And it's not nothing big. It's just the little things. The biggest problem between me and my wife was understanding us, our culture, how we brought up, how we see things. So my suggestion to you, Travis, research history. If she is Dominican, like they say she's Dominican, you have to go to Dominican Republic, not for 5 days, 6 days, 7 days. Spend a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks there. Practice it. They have facilities in grass where you can run and you can go out and train your body. But go there and experience the culture for you to understand completely, because you think that you understand, but you don't know what you don't know. I'll say it again. You don't know what you don't know. So the best way you could do is first dig up the history, go experience her culture. I say I like her because I understand her and I know where she's coming from, and I know that she truly loves you. All right, in this segment is for I'm going to go to Coach Prime, and then I'm going to go to the segment to all the naysayers. This segment right here for Coach Prime. Coach Prime, I was on that call that you got from the Creator. You don't know it, but my function is to be your armor bearer and to pray. I'm not so much into Colorado in the football team. I'm into your mission of bringing young men into manhood. And it is your job to make sure all the young men get to manhood and provide them the tools that they need. You don't have to force them to utilize the tools, but you can put the tools there for them and explain to them what the tools are and what the advantages are of the tools to use them and what the disadvantages of the tools not to use them. You understand what I'm saying? Make sure, I know he has a team, but I'm going to say it. Make sure that he has a good lawyer, a good financial planner, and a good wellness provider who will look into all his situations that he is going into and make sure that they write down the pros and the cons of those situations and get to him that he can make a decision. That is your duty of taking young men into manhood. Also, all the people getting up there, listen, it's nice to have opinions, but we don't need to go negative. And I'm not saying what you're saying is negative, but you don't need to go in there and put clicks. Not all of you all who are talking, not all, but I noticed that some of the people who are talking clack about Travis and his fiancée, one day, and the next day they bring up all their old videos for people to go back and watch to earn their money. I don't know. But to all of you all who's doing crazy, you know that this young man already have a team around him. He is a brand, and there's people there, professional people there, watching his back and his front. He have his mother there watching his back and his front. He have 2 dads and 3 dads there watching him and his back. This man is a 4.0 student. This man worked all his life from the ground up. Trust me, he had his share of women. Because I was an athlete. I told you all I used to play ball. And trust me, I was no superstar. And I have more than my share. So I'm positive. But before you run into judgment, you have to listen. I listen to everybody. You all even irk me up a little bit. But I listened to the young lady talk. And she said some words that was very revealing. She spoke her truth. And when you get a woman that can speak her truth, and everybody's up in arms and saying she's no good and she's this and she's not that. But she is a truthful woman to her man. Not only do her man know her, she allow you to know her and her truth. So take it down. There is no way that Father One is going to let Travis get hurt. No, forget that. His mother's not going to allow him to get hurt. His father One is not going to let him get hurt. His father Two is not going to let him get hurt. His father Three is commissioned from God to take young men into manhood. So you don't have to worry. He's getting more than enough advice. You yakking. It's all for personal reasons. Okay? That's all I got to say on that. Travis, to you. Your mother said it. You are the prize. Everybody else, this is Mr. Nobody here. Victor Weeks on YouTube, you can find me there. Victor Weeks on Facebook, you can find me there. And they want to take TikTok off, so we'll see what happens. But everybody else, if anything, we just need to pray. Pray to whoever that you worship. Pray that good things to happen to all of us, humanity. Because all of us, humanity, need prayer. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.